Thank you once again for joining us today at Eastern News 24. I see the bike and Kone Chili. Yes, hello. All right, today we are bringing to you the latest update of what is happening on the Eastern region, Biafra land. If today happens to be your first time you have come across our video, don't forget to hit that subscription button and turn on the notification. All right, this news is according to the Biafran activist, as he quote. Breaking news. Confusion hit Asolok over Dr. Ngozi Orabueze reportedly U.S. invitation on investigation of Biafran nation. Here are the news in details. All right, according to activists with Orabueze, n'ime akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uruchi nketa biko tọntị na ka info were gwa anyị dịka ihe ga-esi ebe ife kabarụ ka eri ya ti adịfe okwu. Over to you, sir.
No smoke without fire at all. No smoke without fire at all. But now the U.S. government has officially invited Dr. Orabueze to come and state and clarify this whole issue of Biafra nation. That why do they want to exit Nigeria? Susie Willie, the chief of staff,
yes,
of America, yes,
under Donald Trump.
And don't forget that she is also a lobbyist.
She was a lobbyist with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in
1919. Now she has given Dr. Ngozi Orabueze the platform to come and tell the whole world what's the rationale behind the Biafra struggle. Now, how can you do, sir?
Yes, glory be to our Lord Jesus Christ that has started this struggle for us before now. Because I told them that the Biafran issue is not a physical thing, it's a spiritual thing. And in the realm of the spirit, Biafran have come to stay. So yes, a physical, not physical. Now, physically is manifesting what has happened in the realm of the spirit. That is the point I'm trying to make. Now they are inviting Ngozi Orabueze. In fact, you see, I've been saying the woman is doing wonders. What men could not do. They say their thing man no fit do. Woman go do and better. And that is what you are seeing now. In America, they are seeing her impact. And you know that this woman has so many credits in America. They wrote her profile. And her profile was a good one in a clear hand, in a clear way. So now there's nothing like dubious character from her, you see. So that is why they give her this opportunity to come and clarify them, to educate them, to enlighten them the more. And let me tell you, my beloved brother, today is not the first time they are watching Ngozi Orabueze or they are listening to her speeches, because she was part of the people who went for the peace of the Korean nation peaceful talk.
She went there.
She went there. She was there. Yes, and she was there in Korea again when they have women peaceful organization in Korea, head in Korea. She was there speaking on behalf of Biafra. So they want to listen to her once again, regard to what is already on the ground, you know, which I believe that the allegations and the lies Nigerians have cooked up against the Biafra. Are you hearing me? She is going to clarify it there. She is going to clarify herself and clarify Biafra and clarify every other activities that have been going on in this country, which Nigeria is portioning the blame on Biafrans. Remember, as a result of what is happening in Nigeria, Omokri said that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu killed 54 Nigerian soldiers and 24 Nigerian police.
Where was that?
This Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
Are you getting it? Omokri says so.
When
Omokri says so. Then the same Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria, accused Simon Ekpan through Sidious Musa and co. Through Binta Nyako and what is it called? Bianco Ojukwu. They allegedly and Pitamba said that Mazi Simon Ekpan was the reason when the eastern part of Nigeria are having insecurity, are not peaceful. Okay, do you understand? All these allegations come together, and another one is this: that there is an allegation which Pitamba, the money which is supposed to use to develop Enugu State, to put something in the table for people to gain job, he used it to rub it with the enemies which they planted in the midst of the bridge group. You understand? To sabotage Simon Ekpa. Are you getting it? So all these things are the game that they played, which makes Simon Ekpan to be where he is today in the Finnish government, because they did a pari passu with the Finnish government to hold Simon Ekpan down. Now, my brother, come to think of it, ever since they hold Simon Ekpan, did the peace restore or return in the southeast? No. Did the peace return in Nigeria? No.
Why did they say no?
Of course, my brother, ever since they arrested Simon Ekpan, over 200 was killed in Benue and roasted. Didn't you see it? Was this Simon Ekpan? Or is this Simon Ekpan that sent them from the Finnish custody, that he sent those guys? No, I'm asking. The soldiers that they tied their hand back and even post them on social media, didn't you watch it? And slaughter them? Is this Simon Ekpan that does that? The killing in Plateau, even as at day before yesterday, over 32 was killed in Plateau State. Yes. Then is that Simon Ekpan? Then the killing in Enugu, Ebonyi State, Abia, Urome, and name it, all over Nigeria, Ondo. Is that Simon Ekpan? So all these states, and the one that is still happening as currently now, as we speak. So is this Simon Ekpan? So all these things are the things you need to clarify. And secondly, again, another point is this: in Nigeria, Igbos are regarded as minority, which we are not. And our rights have been taken and been denied and been molested. Igbos are living under depression.
Even in Nigeria.
Even in Nigeria. Igbos are living under oppression. Even in Nigeria. Igbos are living under humiliation. Even in Nigeria. Igbos are living under intimidation. Even in Nigeria. And this is a country, you say we are one. Why is it that the Igbo man is not qualified to rule this nation? I want to know.
Is that why the Biafra want to exit the nation? And then, sir,
I'm making a point to you. All these things are points. Why is it that Igbos are not qualified to rule the country, but Igbo's money is qualified to be used, and Igbo's resources is qualified to be used to develop other part of the country? No, let's reason
the thought, sir.
Are you getting it? So if what I have is good to be used to develop a nation, so I myself, that they are using my resources, so I entitled to rule the nation too, but was denied. And on this, if you look at it, the whole thing, I'm just cautioning some things that makes Igbos want to go. But listen to me, my brother. There are many seaports in the southeast. Why is it that Nigerian government have failed to develop it? Are you hearing me? I could remember under the watch of Obasanjo, the late Atozeribe, the former senator, told the Nigerian government to develop that Onitsha bridge, that Niger, you understand, which they used to name Nigeria.
Yes.
Do you understand? Federal government refused up to today. Of which he himself came up again when he was alive. Let me use my own money and do it. They voted against it. That means they don't want anything development in the eastern region. And now Buhari has come up now. The late Buhari, okay, when he came with the ideology of killing all the Christians, wipe them out, which the majority are the Igbos. Wipe them out so that they can colonize this country.
But so how far can Dr. Ngozi Orabueze go, and how far can she achieve this?
Of course, glory be to God. She has not been the one doing it. God has been on her side. The same God that has pushed her to the level of even establishing the Biafran embassy in Washington, D.C. We still lead her, direct her, give her the wisdom on how to go about it before the men.
But the Nigerian government has not made any official statement about the U.S. invites of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Don't you think it is not a good one for the Nigerian government?
It is not a good one for Nigeria. And it can never be a good one for Nigeria. And at the same time, Nigeria must not speak anyhow.
Speak anyhow?
Yes. How? Reason is this: the person that is there is not friendly with Nigeria. especially is not even friendly with the person that is ruling Nigeria currently as we speak. So the one that is ruling Nigeria currently, the person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, no, we understand what I am saying, because immediately Trump won as a president of America, the same Nigeria advice, even the former aide of late Muhammadu Buhari, called Bola Ahmed Tinubu and advised him, please mind the way you chook your mouth in the matter that this man is involved.
Who won
The former aide, okay, former aide of Muhammadu Buhari, late Muhammadu Buhari, called Tinubu and give him that humble advice. You understand? To question himself, or else, see what is already on the ground. FBI, CIA, DEA, and what have you. The report of what has happened in 1990 is still waiting, popping up. You think Donald Trump has forgotten? As we speak now, do you know the tariff that he imposed on Nigeria because of all this? See, the man know the laugh, he know the joke. So he's waiting for any slightly mistake. Bola Ahmed Tinubu go enter in trouble.
But do you think Trump is supporting Biafra?
Indirectly and in a way.
How?
I'm concurring to that. Indirectly. How do I mean? If he's not supporting Biafra, there is no tendency of allowing the congressmen to be canvassing for Biafra.
The congressman?
Yes, even in America. If he's not supporting, there is no way he would have allowed that embassy in Washington, D.C.
As the capital of America.
I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. If he's not indirectly supporting, he wouldn't have allowed this invitation now to come that they are giving to Ngozi Orabueze. If he's not in support, he wouldn't have invited Ngozi Orabueze on the 20th of January 2025 for his inauguration. He wouldn't have invited Biafra. Hey, are you getting it? So I am being able to give you some facts and factor to prove to you that what is happening and what is going on regard to Donald Trump, Nigeria, and Ngozi Orabueze, and Biafra in the diaspora.
Okay, Pastor, we say a very big thank you to you. Thank you for always coming out to air your views, and thank you for your wonderful submission. God bless you, sir.
You're welcome.
Aisha Yusufu has tasked Imo State Governor, Enugu State Governor, Anambra State Governors, stop blaming gunmen. You are the CEO of your state. You are the executive governor. Now, since you go to Abuja to collect money, then take responsibility for the insecurity in your state. What do you have to say about it?
Now, thank you for that wonderful question. I think being the governor of the state, you have every power for you to make sure that you get security votes from the federal government. By so doing so, what are the governors doing with this money? Stop coming out to tell the people that there is insecurity in my state and that unknown government have been killing. The government need to take action and put an end to all this and stop apportioning blames. The people you are apportioning blames to are the people who their lives and properties are entrusted in your hand as the chief security officer of the state. So for a governor to come and start telling people that there is insecurity in my state, I think to me the governor need to stand up and then act now, because every now and then allocation is being shared for you, security votes is being given to you, and you have the mandate. The primary function of government is to protect life and property. Yes. So if you cannot protect life and property, then why are you the governor?
But some have said that the governors have no power over the military. That it's only the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. What do you have to say about that?
The governor does not have power over the military. That is true. But see, the question is that can the governor summon military chiefs in their states? I mean the division's commander to sit and dialogue for a way forward. The answer is yes. So if we can do that, so indirectly it's still have power over the military. Now when it calls for security meeting, don't these guys attend in his various place? They do. So the president should not come and say that he does not have the governor should not come and say he does not have power We still have killings in Imo State, Enugu State, and some other states. For how long can we continue in this path? The people are scared of their lives. The people cannot even access government, access those who they claim to be what? Electorate. We cannot access people that give us the mandate. So how long can they continue like this? So I think the government of these states on their own, they need to up their games. You must up your games as a governor if you don't want to be sacked come 2027.
But there's always been this fear that the votes of Nigerians does not count, and that is why our elected officials are acting this week. That assuming our vote is counting, they will sit up knowing that if I don't perform, no second term for me. You agree with that statement?
Our vote does not count. I cannot say if our vote count or not because I have not conducted any election. So what I'm to say is that people have lost confidence in the INEC. In the power.
The reason why they've lost.
You've lost confidence because so many persons have seen the case of Hope Uzodinma when he but reason best the court knows why he had to give it to him. But someone who came forth in the election was uplifted and then he came forth. So the court cited some reasons which Hope Uzodinma became the governor. Reason best known to them. I am not in the position to speak for the court. But one thing is that INEC needs to be the trust of Nigerians again. You saw what happened in last election. As allegedly reports, the results were changed in the IRF quarter. So I don't know how true that allegation is, but see, it has been going viral. So these are things INEC need to repose that confidence in the average Nigerian. And for the governors too, how much is being given to you on a monthly basis? If you get money on a monthly basis, then why don't you make sure that these people who gave you the mandate to protect them, you can as well protect them too? Because the people cannot always be one-sided every time. The people need to benefit from dividends of democracy, and when they have to benefit from the dividends of democracy is by what? By inclusive governance. The people need to feel the government impact. Not every time you come on here and say on government has attacked the people, you come and start creating fear. These governments are even creating fear in the life of the ordinary man.
We've seen the governor of Enugu State who has declared that Monday is no longer a sit-at-home in Enugu State. When people are saying that, you are saying that as because you're the governor. Can you come and secure our lives? I mean, the other people, because you see this sit-at-home every Monday. Some are doing it maybe out of respect for Nambikano, but some are doing it out of fear. It is two ways. People are telling the governor, please find a way to secure. Our police cannot be everywhere. What do you think? Because sit at home every Monday, it might be affecting the economic activities in the southeast. What do you think that the governor can do, or the governors in the southeast can do?
Thank you for that. I think sit at home every Monday is a commensurate to honor the Mazi Nambikano, who has been in incarceration for 4 years now and still can't see. But what I want to say is that when there is a conflict in the land, the president himself needs to address this issue of Kanu. Let Kanu issue be settled out of court. If what Kanu is the son of the president, as a son, you can go, you can have a different view or different ideology and philosophy from what your father had. But why can't you, as a father, have you reached out to Kanu himself? And what I felt that the president ought to have done was, why Kanu was in decision, go and meet, let them bring Kanu to you, DSS. Sit down with Kanu, have a round table discussion with him.
But do you think that's possible? Because we saw
You see, my
under
brother,
Buhari, he could not
my brother,
freedom.
Buhari is different. See,
So do you think that people can?
these are two different people.
Yes.
If you want, see, if you want, the security apparatus cannot be everywhere, and these guys are what overstretched. Eh?
Yes. They continue.
These guys are also overstretched. So the president is the father of the nation.
Yes.
Since the president is the father of the nation, he should at least reach out to this guy, even to the Ohanes in Igbo. Whenever he will want to invite, can invite some Igbo politicians and some Igbo stakeholders to sit on a round table and discuss with Kanu. You have conditions, give him the conditions. Send it to him. Because you see, this is the only way this thing about marginalization can stop. And the truth of our matter is that the Igbos are heavily marginalized in the country. And that is what, and that has breed a whole lot.
But do you think that giving them an opportunity, or yes, that's an opportunity, or finding a way, consensus in 1999, Nigeria had a consensus on making a Yoruba man a president. In 2007, Nigeria had another consensus to make another man to be a president. Do you think that Nigeria finding a way or making a consensus to make an Igbo man the president is going to make that marginalization or the agitations go down in the south?
Making an Igbo man be the president would at least work to some extent. It will help this issue of marginalization reduce a very long way, because if the Igbo man is the president, Peter Obi, you will not watch Peter Obi allowing Mazi Kanu to languish in detention, even if, because yes, that is his brother from his tribe. They are from same tribe. No, so why was Sonegbo released? It was let's go.
Yes.
So to some extent, it will help a long way. And as an Igbo man, he will speak in the language that the Igbos. Now I am one of your sons. Yes. You don't have any right to agitate.
Yes.
So that will help them. It will go a very long way for them too.
So I'm letting you go. I think we have like 1 minute.
Okay.
Now, Southeastern Governors Forum. What should be their next step?
Southeastern Governors Forum should at least make moves to meet with the presidents.
Yes.
To put an end to all this. That is the only way. Because if there's no end to all this, all we hear is killing. And then we are not in support of all this killing. It is not good for the future of the country. It's not good for the future of the country.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Thank you for always having me.
Ndị ba ngwadalo li nenu dikun si wee ge ya bụ ife wetelu n'ụbọchị uruchi nke taa. Anyị ga-anapụ nnukwu nri ya tia gbasata maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile ụmụnne wetara anyị. Gwa ifu nche n'udo nke unu. Ngwanụ ka emesịa na ụmụnne m.